Hey folks, I'm Dan. Today I'm doing a quick review of my North Face Altamesa 500 trail running shoe. These are the shoes right here. You can see they're kind of a subdued color compared to a lot of shoes on the market, which personally I like. I don't care for bright flashy colors or anything like that. Sizing, I would say that these run true to size or slightly small. I typically wear 10.5. I would say I'm a large 10.5. I went with an 11 in these and feel like that was a good choice. The fit is good on them. Potentially, if you're a large 10.5, go for the 11. If you're a small 10.5, go for the 10.5. It's not a big variation in sizing from other brands, but a little bit. These are a 6 millimeter drop shoe. That's a relatively standard range. Typically, running shoes, if they're not zero drop shoes, or I'd say 5 to 8 mils of drop. That's the distance between the height of the heel and the height of the toe when you're wearing this shoe. So if you're used to a standard running shoe, this is a good shoe for that. Things that stand out about these shoes are the heel cushioning here. You can see there's quite a bit of cushioning. And then the cushioning seems to gradually lessen as you move into the forefoot. You definitely feel more cushion under the heel than you do under the forefoot. So for me, I'm a heel striker, and it works well to have the cushioning there. And then my foot kind of rolls through it, and I don't need as much up here, so less of an issue there. I would say that these do feel very soft and cushy when you're wearing them. Other shoes that I've run on recently are Hoka Speedgoats and La Sportiva Bushidos. Both of those are a lower, thinner sole with less cushioning. I'd say the difference between those and these is you get a more secure contact with the ground, I would say. These ones tend to be softer and more cushiony. If I was going on a run that had, some rocky, potentially technical sections where even I had to do some scrambling, I definitely choose the Bushido. But if I'm just running on mostly dirt trails with the occasional route thrown in or whatnot, and I'm just out for a run, so to speak, I would definitely go with these, and I would go with these even for running on roads. These have, I think, a 4 mil lug. I've noticed that the grip feels very good on dirt, and they tend to shed mud relatively well, so haven't had a problem with mud accumulating. You can see there's this cutout here, not really sure what that's for. Lacing on these, the laces hold relatively secure when you're running. I don't notice them slipping or anything like that. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of in these shoes is the upper lace section here. These tend to be a little bit fiddly to get the laces through them, a bit more friction up here, and they don't run as loosely as these ones do down here where it's just the holes. Not necessarily a problem, and it probably does help the laces hold snug and secure. Just I sometimes feel it's a little bit fiddly putting them on. Other than that, I would say that I'm very happy with these shoes. I picked these up on sale for $90. I think there's new models coming out, so these guys are discounted. And so if you see a pair, I'd recommend giving them a try.